How do I explain to my partner that I can't just quit my job for a once-in-a-lifetime trip? My partner, Andrew, has the opportunity to go to Iceland at the end of this month. The event is June 28th to 30th. It came up all of a sudden, and we did not expect him to be able to do this. He invited me to go with him. We've been dating for 2 years now. I want to go. However, my job requires me to be there on July 3rd, so I'd have to leave on July 2nd to ensure I arrive on time. So I can go June 26th to July 2nd. My partner wants the trip to be June 27th to July 6th. I've told him I can't do that and have work and life obligations. He wants me to call in sick that day. I'm one of 5 workers. If I don't show up, it's a giant clusterfuck. I've had this day scheduled out for over a month. I'm leaving the job a week later. I put in 1 month's notice, so they've outlined the days I have to be there full-time versus part-time. I called him on the phone and tried to come up with 3 plans, the dates I said I could go, that I could go for part of the trip but leave early while he stays, or that I don't go at all. He argued that if I already put in my last day, why can't I move it up since I don't even need to give a 2-week notice? I argued that doing so would burn a very valuable bridge in my network with possible future jobs. In the end, he said, I feel like you're putting your job before me and this relationship. I need to reevaluate the trip and our relationship, and he hung up. This kind of reaction from him is out of the blue. I know that he's been stressed with work and the idea of this event, so I'm trying to give him a grain of salt. I know I'd be upset if I were in his position. But I would also understand that this is life, and sadly, obligations keep us from doing what we want. I know I'm probably in denial and trying to fix something I can't. I've talked with friends, my parents, and my therapist. They all think his reaction is over the top, and something else might be underlining it. The idea of work getting in the way of fun things is an understandable concept. But my partner thinks I should follow along with him since I work a part-time job and I'm leaving soon. I would like advice on either navigating this rocky end to the relationship or on how to better explain to him that I can't throw my job away for a vacation, even if it's a once-in-a-lifetime trip. Update. TLDR. We're still together. The trip is still on. We're going the day early and both coming back on the 2nd. His friends were wishy-washy about staying longer. We met at his place. I laid out that what he said about needing to reevaluate the relationship is unacceptable. He apologized profusely and said that he said it under stress, but that doesn't excuse how much it hurt. He used the time to discuss with coworkers and all of them agreed with him, except one, who talked about how your partner made commitments and is seeing them through, which made him sort of understand my POV. He didn't agree, but understood. We both talked about how each of our support groups, mine with parents and therapists, his with coworkers, would probably end up as echo chambers. We talked, I listed off that once again that my job said I need to come back on the 2nd. And that it was a final no and either he takes it or leaves. I come or I don't. He was a bit upset that I couldn't stand up to my bosses, which is funny coming from him, because he lets his bosses walk all over him, with making him work 60+ on a salary. But in the end, we decided on the dates. I paid for my ticket. He paid for his. Next is hotel and things to do when he's not competing. Thank you for all of your input from all sides. And no, he was not planning a proposal. He just wanted to be a tourist and didn't think we'd have enough time.